Bong! And welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel we're going to finish off the year with a bit of positivity. Now in my last video I spoke about the 5 worst things to happen in the Transformers fan base in 2020, and now I'm going to set it off positively by ending the year by talking about the 5 best things that happened within the Transformers fandom in 2020. First up, I guess a little bit of a bonus one, so I guess there's 6 on this list, and this is the fact that I hit 1,000 subscribers in under 12 months. Now I've said this a few times on the channel, but I couldn't have done this without the support of everybody who watches my content, who shares my content, who comments, likes, and of course subscribes. It really blew all of my expectations out the window at the making of this video. We're actually at 1,300 subscribers before I've even hit the 12-month mark. Now the 12-month mark for me is the end of January, because that's when I posted my first video. So I'm still about a month away from the end of it, and looks like we could even hit 1.5k in 12 months. So thank you all for your support. Please keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I promise you in 2021 things are only going to get bigger on this channel. Number 5, we head over to the world of IDW for the Transformers versus the Terminator crossover. Now there's been multiple crossovers this year, but this by far was my favorite crossover. I think they did amazing fan service to both the Transformers and the Terminator franchise. Yeah, this was a hookup between IDW and Dark Horse on this. The art style is fantastic. We got to see the Seekers as hunter killers. Oh, it was just absolutely fantastic. The story absolutely blew me away and was incredible, action packed from start to finish. Like I said, doing great justice to both franchises. If you have not picked this up, I definitely suggest that you pick this up as soon as possible. I think in March, I think this is coming out as a one kind of collected comic book, so as a graphic novel. And if you really want to find out what happened, I have the link to the playlist on my channel where we look at all 4 issues. Number 4. So in at number 4 we have Gigawatt. Now we have Gigawatt not for the fact that I actually think this is a great figure, because I do now. I think it's a pretty nice looking figure in both styles. They've done a pretty good job. I think he looks a little bit fat, a little bit like he's carrying a bit of the Christmas turkey with him, but overall not a bad figure. But actually this is at number 4 for a different reason. The reason that I put this at number 4 is because Hasbro listened. So Hasbro actually listened to us on this figure. The first reveal of this figure left the whole fandom going, what the is that? That is no, what's the shit in the windscreen? Why is that there? And the whole fandom went berserk and basically told Hasbro to change it, and Hasbro listened. Hasbro actually came onto a stream and said, yep, we've listened, and they changed it, and they made the figure look even better. And not only that, there was only supposed to be 1,985 made. I think that was the idea, but it went on mass release and they didn't end up selling out. It was another issue with the exclusive, sold out in minutes, and ended up going on a really big wide release, and everyone could get their hands on a figure that was actually really nice. So well done to Hasbro for listening on that one. Number 3. So in at number 3 we have the Studio 84 line. So the Studio series has gone down the route of actually seeing Transformers the movie as a movie as it is. So thank you very much. And although A couple of the figures, Cup and Blur specifically, are a little hit and miss. The version of Hot Rod, the version of Scourge, and the version of Jazz that we're getting here are beautiful. The Hot Rod especially. The amount of work that they've put into this is fantastic. The Grimlock is also really, really good. I wish they'd have put more effort into the wheelie, but I'm really excited by this line. Interested to see if they will do any more with this line, because they do seem like these should have been released with the Earthrise or Kingdom line, and they went, ooh, let's put them somewhere else, because we're getting really good figures like the Cyclonus that we've just got that could have easily been released in the Studio 86 line, released in Kingdom. We're getting a Galvatron released in Kingdom. It'll be interesting to see how this series goes now. Is this all we're going to get? Are we going to get more figures? Yeah, but certainly from what we've got, I'm really happy. Hot Rod, Scourge, Grimlock, already pre-ordered. Probably going to pick up Jazz, Cup, and Blur. I'm a little bit on the fence with, but overall, so happy to have this line. Number 2. Number 2 is the War for Cybertron Netflix show. Woo! Yes. Absolutely fantastic. Really great to have a Transformers show we can all get behind. The figures have been great, and the show is also really, really good, in my opinion. I know some people were a little bit like, oh, I don't know, and some of the voice acting in it is a little bit say what, but overall the show is great, and certainly was a fantastic jump off point for the rest of the trilogy. I'm recording this on the 27th of December, so we are 3 days away from getting Earthrise now, and I can't wait. I can't wait for that. It does look like it's a step up. I quite like the animation. I actually really like the fact that it was very, very dark. I really actually liked that take on it. A lot of interesting stuff happened. Bumblebee turns out to be the hero. Spoilers, sorry. But hey, that seems to be the way forward on these things now. But overall, fantastic show, fantastic jump off point, and actually, I was surprised by how good this was. Number 1. Number 1. Figures I've wanted all my life, coming to the main line at a great price and being good. Wow. I mean, this year has been a great year for people who love the G1 inspired. You got a goddamn Sharkticon that is amazing on both versions. We got a passable RC. We got an amazing version of Scorponok. Mine's head falls off when it transforms. It has its challenges, don't get me wrong, but it's beautiful. In both modes, 3 modes, it is a beautiful, beautiful figure. This year, we have got so many figures that I never thought I would own, and certainly that Hasbro would release. We got a Quintesson Judge as well. Who'd have thought? Okay, it transforms for no reason at all, but we got a Quintesson Judge. What I really like about this year as well is it gave me figures that I didn't even know I wanted. The G2 Sandstorm. I picked that figure up. I've just reviewed it on my channel. It's a beautiful, beautiful cone head figure. I absolutely adore it. I'm so happy to have this figure in my collection. And then to end it all, we got the fantastic version of Cyclonus that I've also just reviewed. We also got a really great version of Smokescreen, Double Dealer, so many great figures, like I say, that I personally never thought I would see this great from Hasbro at this price. So what a year. For figures, this has been the best year for me in living memory. So at number one, the main line from Hasbro this year. Thank you very, very much for checking out this video. This has been my top 5 for the year. What has been your top 5? Do you agree with me? Do you think I should have had some other things? Pop it down in the comments. Let's have some conversation. I hope you all have a fantastic new year, and I'll see you all in 2021. Peace!